Hey friends, I hope you're good. Welcome to my channel. So I wanted to continue with this series about Ayurveda and the elements and obviously how they can fit into yoga. And today I felt that we could try and see how we can use air or Vata in everyday life. So if you haven't seen the first video about soothing Vata, which is actually the air element, you can check the Yoga and Ayurveda playlist in my channel. But today we are actually going for the opposite, which is activating Vata when there is too much Kapha. So, as I said in the first video, there are three elements in Ayurveda, and there are air, Vata, Kapha, earth, and Pitta, fire. So some of those mix together pretty well, but others can create pretty dangerous combinations, because if you put more air into fire, then you will have even more fire. But at the same, on the other hand, if you use the opposite element, you can counteract its effects. So if you feel that you have too much denseness around you, that everything feels heavy, that you feel sluggish, or if you feel that you need to escape, you can use either Pitta or Vata. And today I wanted to put the focus on Vata to create more lightness and counteract the effects of every kind of heaviness you might experience. So, I feel that this practice should be suitable for everyone. But again, especially if you're a beginner, listen to your body and make sure that this practice is beneficial. Pain is never a good thing. Feeling the muscles work is one thing, but remember, no pain, because pain is not your friend. I'm sorry for the English saying, very well known, but in yoga it doesn't apply. Okay, so as usual, if you need to, you have your trusty, reliable bricks next to you to elevate the ground if you know you need them. If you're beginner and you have bricks, take them and you'll see whether you need to use them. It will become pretty obvious as you practice. And if you don't have any, there will be other options available. If you want to meditate afterwards, you can check out my relaxation playlist, unless you prefer to look at somebody else's videos playlist of meditation. By the time this video is out, there will be meditations in English. I hope you like them, and well, I suppose that we can get started. So don't worry, I'll take this off a little bit later, but it's chilly today and I need a little bit of warmth before we start. But you will be able to see what I'm doing, no worries. It's just for the beginning, as I'm not moving. Right, so let's assume a comfortable seated position, spine tall and straight, and roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, allowing the shoulder blades to somehow kiss each other. And let's focus on the breath. And try to allow your breath to make up its space and pace as you breathe in and out. And when you found at least a more soothing or deeper way of breathing, even if it's not your fullest yet, start looking in and observe how you feel here and now. And as usual, try to welcome everything in the equal same manner as if everything was good and positive, even if some things may not be as good as you wish, because you know it's gonna change. And if you feel an intention arising, you may let it express itself. It may be complementary to the one that I have for you, which is bringing more lightness in your life and maybe in your mind. Or you can just use mine as an inspiration. So there are many ways to create lightness through a yoga practice, and this will be one approach, but there are others. So keep in mind, this is not the only single way of bringing lightness in your life. But since this practice is a non-level practice, I won't go into things that may feel a bit daunting if you're a beginner. That being said, next time you inhale, allow your hands to rise up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring them at your heart center in prayer position. And when you're ready, release your hands and gently blink your eyes open. Now we can start this practice, and let's get onto hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale or exhale as your spine lengthens. Exhale or inhale as it rounds. And slowly start moving the body. Inhaling and exhaling as your body moves forward and lengthens and rounds. Now, the air element is related also to the heart chakra. So, which is also why I'm wearing pink and green, even though this is more khaki green and this should be a more vibrant green. But pink is also the color of heart chakra. So you can use the colors to match the elements. And now we can slide the hands forward, arch the spine and create length in the sides of the body. Maybe the forearms and forehead will be on the mat. The forehead certainly, unless you prefer to be on the chin. But if I'm on the chin, you won't be able to make out what I'm saying. Knees and hips are in line and you're creating a deep arch in your spine, like a cat stretching after a long nap. Release your forearms down if they weren't on the mat yet. Now slide forward and bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, Sphinx pose. Now your eye gaze is coming forward. Your shoulders are rolling down your back and you feel your shoulder blades sliding down your spine. Squeeze the glutes if you feel that's what you need. And breathe. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, roll them back and away. Exhale and lower your forehead to the mat. Try to keep the belly out. Inhale, go a little bit higher. Exhale and come down. One more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, come and sit onto your heels. Round your spine as you do that. And relax your forehead to the mat again. Now in the body, the elements are also present. So if you go towards the feet, you are more into earth. The closer you get to your belly, the more you're getting towards fire. And in between earth and fire, there is water in the hips. And air is the chest and the throat. Ether, which is another element very useful for meditation, is more in the brow and the crown of the head. But today we are more interested in the heart and the air. So as you next inhale, come back to hands and knees. And as you exhale, tuck your toes and lift your seat into the sky. Push the floor away with the hands. If you're also a bit out of your mat, don't hesitate to re-establish your downward facing dog. And try to create length in the spine by sucking your belly button to your spine. You can walk on the spot and really try and activate the arms and the hands. Trying to push the body weight back to the feet. So that when you next inhale, you have that strength into your arms to hold yourself up in plank pose. But we're not staying. Release the knees and the elbows underneath the shoulders. And obviously your knees are not underneath your shoulders. The knees are onto the mat and we're back into Sphinx. And you can stay in Sphinx, but if you want a little bit more juice out of this practice, you can exhale and lift your hips off the mat. Inhale, come back to Sphinx. Exhale and lift your hips. Push the floor away with the forearms. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and away. Exhale and lift. Inhale, come back to Sphinx. Slide your hands instead of your elbows. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and away as high as they will go. Exhale and melt, but the belly is not touching the floor. Inhale, allow the shoulders to create the movement. Exhale, come down. One more time. And as you exhale this time, go back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Next time, inhale, slide your upper body forward into plank. Be strong and grounded. Exhale, release the knees and the forearms onto the mat. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, feel them open. Again, if you wish, as you exhale, you can lift the hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift. One more time, the belly is strong all the way into this pose. Good. Inhales, replace the elbows by the hands. Press the floor away. Feel that openness in your heart and exhale. Inhale, create that openness. Exhale. One more time. And press back to your downward facing dog. Feel your ground, feel your earth, and then inhale and bring right foot into the air as high as it will go. Exhale, bring the knee to the belly, and exhale, land the foot in between the hands. I was decomposing the move to help you get through it, but next time we will go a bit quicker. And if your foot lands somewhere here, you can always bring it forward. Make sure the knee is in line with the ankle. Inhale, look forward. And now as you exhale, try to extend the right leg. And this is where you may need a little bit of help. Placing the bricks underneath the hands if the floor is a bit too far away for you. But next time you bend your right leg, stay where you are. Inhale and rise into Anjaneyasana. Crescent moon pose. Glutes are strong, shoulders are going back and down. Feel your heart open, so you're not arching your spine, you're lifting and going back. You can look forward or you can look up if you feel stable enough. As you next exhale, allow the hands to slide next to the body. as if you were about to take flight. Inhale, rise. Hands together in prayer. Exhale, dive. One more time. Inhale. Feel the buoyancy of the pose. Then exhale. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Hands underneath the shoulders. Feet hip width. So we're taking it slow, but there's still a lightness and a buoyancy in the poses and the way we move. So try to keep that lightness in downward facing dog. Ground through the hands, but allow the feet to lift one at a time. And when you're ready, inhale and meet the sky with your left leg. Exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Help if you need again. Take your breaks. And next time you exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, rise. Take your time to settle into your Anjaneyasana. Imagine somebody's pulling your hands back and away from the rest of your body, and try and create some openness in the chest, in the heart. As if you could breathe more deeply and take more air as you stay in ground. But as you next exhale, float your upper body and arms down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, float. One more time. Meet the sky with your hands. Exhale. Ground the hands again. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Next time, inhale. Allow the shoulders to align with the wrists again. Exhale, knees and elbows on the mat. Inhale, open your sphinx. And now as you exhale, you may keep the knees down or not. But remember that this pose is done on the top of the feet and not onto the toes. Keep everything light and alive. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, roll them back and away. Exhale, elbows to the waist. Inhale, create openness. Squeeze the glutes and exhale. One more time. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Check that you are aligned before you exhale and extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Root and rise into Anjaneyasana. Hands together. Bring them back and away from the rest of your body. Feel that arch in your spine. Glutes are super strong. Eye gaze confident. Now as you exhale, bring the hands back to your heart. Trust yourself to exhale and step forward and bring your left foot either onto the ankle with the toes touching down, onto the calf, or maybe onto the thigh, but never on your kneecap, since you have to press your foot against your standing leg and your standing leg against your foot, and you don't want to create any stress in your kneecap. Okay. So back to Vrikshasana. So this is live and this is not going to be cut. Never mind, it's okay. Now slowly inhale, bring the hands forward, start to open them out. Shine from your heart up to the crown of your head, towards your fingertips, and down to your standing foot. Now let go of your left foot. Gently take it with your right hand and bring the knees together. Left arm goes up and squeeze the knees against one another. Roll your right shoulder back and down, and for now this is the only thing we're doing. Inhale, bring the right hand up. Exhale and rest both the left foot and the hands onto your mat. So here your feet are about 1 meter apart. If the floor is too far away and you have your bricks, don't hesitate to use them, no matter how high or how low they need to be. But if you don't have bricks, you can place the hands onto the shin or maybe onto the thigh. And regardless of where you are, try to inhale and lengthen out your spine, and exhale, bring the knee towards, the nose towards the knee. Well, you could do this the other way around, but then it would be a bit less stable. So inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, nose to knee. One more time. And now stay and enjoy a little bit of respite. You may simply step back into plank, or if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, hop. And it's okay to just step. Now bring knees and elbows down. I should have done it the other way around. Sometimes I get a bit carried away with all this Vata. And again, you can stay here, you can lift the knees, you can lift The hips and or the knees, it's up to you. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Perfect. Hands replace the elbows. Inhale. Feel your heart open and shine. Exhale, go down. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, feel every single inch of your body move, and exhale, go back. Because we need to do the left side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bring left foot in between the hands. Make sure you have everything you need, your stability, your grips, and exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, bend. Press the floor away, rise. Feel your Anjayasana. From the tips of your toes of your left foot to your fingertips and the heel of your right foot. Find your radiance. Exhale, bring the hands back at the heart. And slowly but surely, with confidence and grace, as much as you can at least, try and find your Vrikshasana, your tree pose. Again, toes can be on the mat. Foot can be on the calf or the thigh. Trust yourself. Trust your balance. Now inhale, open your hands. Shine. Release your right foot. Carefully take it with your left hand. Bring the knees against one another. And as you inhale, bring your right hand up to the sky. As you inhale, let go of the right foot. Let the left hand go up. Exhale and land safely into pyramid pose. Make sure you have enough space in between your feet to feel the stretch, to take the bricks, or to place the hands onto the leg if that's what you need. Now try to inhale and lengthen out your spine, and exhale, release the chest towards the thigh. Inhale. Create a lengthened openness in the upper body. Exhale. One more time. Now stay. And if you wish to stay higher, you're very welcome to do that. you go where it's easy for you to go. This is easy for me. This would be easier, but then I don't feel anything. But this is easy and I feel my body working. So try and find a place where it's easy for you and you find your body working. Okay? Grounding through the hands, step or hop back into plank. Knees and elbows go back to the mat. Sphinx. Again, choose what you want to do. Stay, lift the hips and all the knees. Inhale. Find your Sphinx. Exhale and lift. One more time. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, feel your spine is coming up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale down. Same thing, except this time we take a break in child's pose. So enjoy this little reset for your body and mind. And if you want to relax or release a little bit the shoulders, you may bring your hands next to your feet and feel the shoulders melt onto the thighs or the knees. Since your knees can be apart or together, do what feels right. Before we move any further, slide onto your mat again. Remember lightness. Okay. So, with the elbows underneath the shoulders, allow your right foot to reach up into the air. And then your right hand to hold onto something, may it be your toe, the outer edge of your foot, your ankle, or maybe even your trousers or leggings. Sorry if you're wearing shorts, this is going to be a bit tougher. And then from here, roll that right shoulder back in a way and see whether you can push your foot into your hand and create that openness in your chest. Squeeze your glutes. Breathe. Belly in. Feel the motion of your spine as you push your foot into your hand. And then release. Rest your forehead onto your hands or onto your mat and take a small break. I hope you're ready for the other side. So let's go back to Sphinx. Check with your back whether it's okay. If you need a longer break, take it. If you feel that your back is not going to like it, feel free to skip it. Normally I would love you to do both sides to make sure the body is balanced, but sometimes, you know, if the body says no, maybe you can do it a bit later. It's up to you, but I'm counting on you to make sure you're doing both sides at some point. So inhale, left foot up. Exhale, reach for something behind. And then press the floor away with your right arm. Push whatever you're holding into your hand. Try to create that openness in the shoulders, in the chest. And remember that this goes also for a very healthy spine, since you're working on its flexibility. And they say that our spine is the best way to taking care of our spine is the best way to stay young and healthy. So, release. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale. And this time exhale and slowly go back to child's pose. But this time, please allow the knees to widen apart before you rest your forehead onto the mat. Now your hands can be next to your feet. Again, it's up to you. Try to breathe length into your spine, roundness in your back. And slowly allow your hands back underneath your shoulders. And if you need to do a couple of cats and cows to recreate mobility in your lower back and ease and space, go ahead and do that. And then exhale and press back to downward facing dog in your own time. Inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. Exhale, right foot lands in between the hands, adjust if you need. Exhale, lengthen. Breaks if need be, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. One more time, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend, right leg rise. Exhale, hands at your heart. Now we're going to skip Vrikshasana just for time purposes. So when you exhale, you step forward, but you try to keep your left foot off the mat. Now, keeping the left hand onto the heart, reach for your right foot, ankle or toe with your left foot with your right hand. And see whether you can lift the knee as you push the foot into the hand. If you wish, make a circle with your left thumb and index finger and lift the hand up to the sky. Try not to tip forward. This is a heart opener. Yes, it's a balance, but it's also a heart opener. And if you're feeling that this is going well, hold the foot with both hands and lift the knee as high as it will go. Feeling the shoulder blades kiss your chest, expand. And when you're ready, come back. Step left foot back. Right hands underneath the shoulders, left foot underneath left hip. And walk a little bit on the spot. And if you need more time before doing left side, press pose. Keep on going to walk your downward facing dog or just go into child's pose. And then resume when you're ready. So inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, look forward and exhale, extend. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time. Feel the expansion in the chest. And the chest closing in. Inhale, bend. Make sure you're stable and strong before you rise. Exhale, bring your hands at your heart. Again, trust yourself to step forward and keep the right foot off the mat. Now gracefully reach for your right foot with your left hand. Hold whatever you can. Knees together. Maybe you will wish to keep the hand onto the heart and lift your right knee as you push the foot into the hand, just like we did when we were on the mat. Maybe you wish to circle your thumb and forefinger and reach up. Maybe you will reach back with right hand as well. And create as much openness as you can in your upper body. Now this is not the full Natarajasana. And I guess you can gracefully land your right foot back, the hands underneath your shoulders, and step back into downward facing dog when you're ready. Now, as I was saying, this is not the full expression of Natarajasana, but the full Natarajasana is a very advanced pose, and I'm not ready yet to show it to you. That's one thing. And also, this is not a pose for beginners. I'm only offering a bit more advanced options so that people who can do Natarajasana can have a bit more challenge. Now slowly come forward, release your knees to the mat, and let's take an opportunity to play a little bit more. If you feel that your energy levels are a little low, you can stay in the vibe of heart openers just by lying down onto your mat. And you can even use a break for this one if you feel that this is enough for you today. So easy version, restorative version, you place a break underneath your hip, be it flat. On the long side, I like to put it this way, but some people prefer this way. I feel less stable. And if you have a very long body, you can try and put the break up. So this is one version. Now, if you don't wish to go into a passive version of the pose, feet come in front of the hips, squeeze your glutes, and as you exhale, feel your spine unfold, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder blades kiss each other as your chin goes to your chest. You may clasp the hands if you wish, and as you press the floor away with your feet to create openness in your heart again. Stay for as long as you like, and then hug your knees to your chest. Now, if you're feeling really playful, then flip your feet overhead with me. Make sure your hair is out of the way. You don't want to get stuck here. Okay, it's not going to move. Support your spine and your lower back with your hands. Reach up in the air with one foot. The other leg remains bent next to your ear, and this is very important. And then switch sides. Elbow to shoulder, knee to shoulder. And as you rest onto your forearms, and the opposite leg is reaching up into the sky. Now you can do this more or less, depending on how you feel. And when you're ready to exit the pose, you can flip the feet back overhead, find your halasana or its variation, and when you're ready, roll back onto your mat. Maybe take the knees to your chest a little bit. Gently rock side to side. Now some people like a little bit of twisting after going up, or all these heart openers. So I'm going to show you the pose starting from the right side so you can see my knees. This is not my best side, but that's okay. So both of your shoulder blades are onto the mat, and you can even look to your left shoulder blade to make sure, that both of your shoulder blades remain onto the mat. Arms can be out. If you don't have enough space, one hand rests onto the solar plexus, the other hand next to the body. So this is the easiest version. You can place a break in between the knees if you like, or a big pillow if you feel some pain here. If you need to adjust the knees, the feet, or the hips, you may. I know my body well, I know where I need to go. If you want a little bit more out of this pose, cross top leg over bottom leg. so you can create more openness. Now, if this creates pain in your lower back, don't go too far or go back to the previous pose. And if you're feeling very good, you can try and extend the top leg. It will be better on the other side. So I'm gonna switch to the other side so you can see what I'm doing. Not very elegant, I'm afraid, but yeah. This side is somehow more responsive to the twisting than the other. So this is maybe because my right leg is more flexible than my left, who knows? Or maybe because my left sacroiliac is not as stable as it should be. Or maybe it's because of both accounts. Now, wherever you are, both shoulders remain grounded, and you stay for as long as you like on either side, but try to make sure that it's always more or less the same amount of time, unless you feel a real discomfort, in which case you can obviously shorten the pose or take an easier version of it if that's what you need. Now, if your body is asking for more release in the spine, you can again bring your knees to your chest and maybe circle them a little, or maybe do half circles depending on how you feel, or you may go into Ananda Balasana or Happy Baby, with the knees aligned with the shoulders and the ankles. Lower back goes onto the mat. And if you don't like Happy Baby, because this can very often happen, you can go for this version of Supta Baddha Konasana, which allows you to fully release your lower back onto the mat. But since it's also a hip opener, I preferred Ananda Balasana. But again, it's up to you. So, if you feel that you need more time, take all the time you need to enjoy the last poses I offered. If you don't have a lot of time for meditation, please take at least 5 to 15 deep breaths consciously with your eyes closed onto the mat. If you have more time but just wish to chill out on your own, just click pause on the video and yeah, enjoy your time for yourself. If you don't have a lot of time for meditation, please take at least 10 to 15 deep conscious breaths, lying down onto your mat with your eyes closed. If you want to just chill out on your own, this is also a very good option. Just press stop or pause, whatever, and be with your own breath for as long as you like. If you want a guided meditation, please check out my relaxation playlist, or if you wish to follow anyone else's meditation, be my guest. It's completely up to you. And I hope that this practice brought you a bit more lightness, maybe in the body or in the mind. Maybe it will come a bit later after practice. In any case, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click like if you enjoy this kind of contents, and I hope to see you very soon on this channel for meditation or tips or yoga. Namaste.